Hey guys, it's Wednesday, it's testing week. We went from a bunch of small pieces yesterday, one long piece, all muscle endurance. I want to go over why that's really important for us and where we've been building up for these pieces. Starting off though, what's your favorite dessert? Really popcorn. If I could have popcorn for dessert, I'm very happy. If not, Reese's peanut butter ice cream or Moose Tracks ice cream is pretty awesome. From here, because Filthy 50 has a bunch of movements, but we just have one training block, we're going to really be using the general warm-up and specific warm-up as assessments. So there's really a low skill instruction piece. These movements are fairly simple. They're higher rep, but they are a little more complex maybe than some of the stuff we've done with higher muscle endurance in the past, which was like Murph, right? High muscle endurance, really low skill. Okay, the goal is high rep muscle endurance, make these contractions sustainable. We want to increase muscle density as we add in complexity. So I mentioned Friday's tester, and it's hang power cleans, dumbbell power snatch, and handstand push-ups. Obviously more complex, only a few reps with it though, right? Ideally, the goal, the people that say they can go really good at fitness, your Matt Frasers, your Tias, they can make those type of movements into high rep schemes. So when you see people doing like, I did 50 power cleans at 225 and 50 handstand push-ups, immediately you should think, well, okay, you probably clean 400 and you can probably do, 75 handstand push-ups unbroken or something, and I'll bet he can. So the numbers make sense there for them. For us normies out there and most of our clientele we're working with, the skill here is relatively low. We did the constant variance tester last cycle where we do a set, we have a little reps a set, and the reps are like, 12 to 15 to 20 reps at a time, and recover and recharge. Eventually, in fitness, you don't have rest. Eventually, you just go straight through. You don't run intervals. That's how we do it in training or to build up the capacities. Eventually, it's here, do a whole bunch of stuff. And if you're Rich Froning, Matt Fraser, Tia, Katrin, etc., that's why they do well when a whole bunch of stuff comes up, because they can do all of it. They've mastered the intervals. They've mastered the pieces. They've gotten strong. They've gotten endurance on it. They make contractions sustainable. Boom. Get them straight through and they go after it. For everyone that we're building up, right, and our system is building people up, not just testing them every day. We start off with smaller intervals, more simple work, muscle endurance, functional bodybuilding. Eventually it goes into shorter AMRAPs, right? Eventually it goes into stuff like constant variance. And eventually it's a whole big bunch of reps. And eventually this will get harder, right? We could go, let's say, what's the workout we do before the open every year is Ben Bergeron's open test, right? 50 wall ball, 50 box jumps, 40 toes to bar, 30 chest, right? It's harder movements. Jumping pull-ups, really easy. I don't even count that as an upper body pull today, right? So that's beside the point. But we want to make all these pieces that you can go through them, make them aerobic. For fitness, a 30-minute cap is plenty, either 30 or 40 reps per movement. Performance as RX, I suggest a 35-minute cap. Really under 30 is great, but after 35 it gets a little slopville. And for sport, their goal is to try and go unbroken each movement. Yes, it's been done. Yeah, it'll have some rest and transition. The way I do it is every time they break, you can break, but at the end of the class, after the workout's over, there will be 100 meters per break. So we've had some people do 100 meters. I've had some people do like 2,500 meter row at the end. They break a bunch. But again, the goal for them is they should know pacing so well, and the contraction should be easy for them that the consistency isn't an issue. And that's Filthy 50. It's a super fun workout. Can't remember the last time we did it, and we do it at least a couple times a year. And now it's one of our testers because going up to the open, we want to be focusing on skill-based muscle endurance, not just muscle endurance on its own, but now doing it with fitness, with skill stuff. And that's Wednesday. Tomorrow, some functional bodybuilding and some core work.